And we are live! Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, happy time zones wherever you might be. Welcome back to the House of Hubris here on twitch.tv/Saracent. I'm Emma, I will be your host today as we, take a break from the anime shenanigans we have been doing with Retro Week. Retro Week got off to a storming start on Tuesday, in which I played a couple of classic edutainment games that very much inform who I am as a person, I feel. And, originally, the plan for this week was to do various kinds of retro games. But then, we did Dr. Quandary and Zubinis on Tuesday, and that got chat to talking about kind of the edutainment franchises they grew up on, and, ones they loved and everything. And that led to a bunch of suggestions coming in. No Plan survives first contact with chat. Yeah, it's right. And then I started looking at some of them, and that because I was like, these are all American, and I've never heard of them. So then I started looking at them, and was mostly like, I still have no idea what this is, except for one which hit me in the absolute heart with nostalgia. So clearly, I must have played it at some point, but I barely remember it. So I thought we'd give it a try. Tech has been a bit touchy with this because it is old and the internet and my computer do not like it. And, I mean, I do not like having to switch my secondary monitor down to 800 by 600, but hey, such are the sacrifices we make. And the display will be a little interesting, but let's try it anyway. So if we go to that screen, this is just my wallpaper, ignore it. But now we can open. Come on, work. Yeah! This is the biggest I can get it because because my computer literally wouldn't go down far enough to 640 by 480. It is a nice wallpaper. Credit for that to Supergiant Games. Yes, it was from Pyre. Very nice. Wait, I played Pyre on this thing. I shouldn't be surprised people recognize it.
A little to your left, Laptrap. There.
There's another one, Santiago.
Yeah, Joni, but what is it?
Dunno. Laptrap, scoop up the artifact and head on back.
Scoop up the artifact, Laptrap. Fix the minis up, Laptrap. Blow dry my hair.
Only member of the team who can survive underwater complaining at having to do jobs underwater.
They certainly are peculiar, Joni.
Maybe they're a clue to why so many ships have been disappearing around here. Hey,
the
where's
old
Owen,
school
Leslie?
animation.
He's helping the cook. Grandpa, the captain, said it was okay.
Dude, sorry. There must have been too much yeast in that pizza dough.
Captain! Island! Get ahead!
Well, ClueFinders, it looks like we found what we've been searching for.
Can't hear what they're saying.
Captain! A tsunami!
That's strange.
Heading right for us!
Volume on the game is very low. Alright. I will see what I can do.
Hard to port! Our only chance is to steer right into it.
Dude, where's my board?
So yes, anyway, this is ClueFinders 5th Grade Adventures, The Secret of the Living Volcano.
Oh, you want to know what happens? Well, before you go on, you must use the keyboard and sign your name on this piece of paper.
Right, if I need to fix settings, which apparently I do, I will boost the audio slightly, but I'll need to exit the game to do it, because if I try and tab out to actually do anything else, the game will crash. We'll get there in the end. We will get there. So I'll boost the desktop, the game audio a little bit, see how that goes. And otherwise, can I recommend, I don't know, turning your headphones up? It's usually the step I forget. The voice acting in this is already, atrocious in a deeply lovable way. Anyway, we found some weird tiles, and
So, you want to know
something
what
is
happens?
happening.
Well, before you go on, you must use the
there's a
keyboard and
storm.
sign your name on this piece of paper.
And I already have a sign-in because I had to run tech. And if you see me looking off to the side, that's just because that's where my monitor is, and it's bigger than it is on this stream
Which
capture.
way should we go now, Joni?
We've gotta find Owen and Leslie. Let's get going.
You definitely remember the voice acting being better, and I think that may have just been because you were young. So, I know very little here. Like, I think I played this at some point, but I really don't know much about it. I'm going to be feeling my way through as we go. What happens if you click on... Okay, so computer friend is your menu. Oh, was that go for it? That makes sense. Ah, you've got adjustable difficulty levels for everything. That is good. I mean, I should probably just boost them all up already, but whatever. We'll play the game. And if you click on the phone, it's not
It would
Gottfried.
appear that you have
Alas.
2 choices for where to go.
I hope you guys can find us. Keep looking around.
Are there subtitles? An excellent question. No. I wish I could tell you there were. There are not. I have literally 2 options. Because, as you say, the 90s. Okay, so we've got the boat, we've got this path. Let's go boat. I should probably know who these characters are, but I grew up in Britain, so I don't.
Hey, look! On the other side of this river, there's our ship. What's left of it, anyway.
Whoa, that's deep.
Do you think we can make it?
No way. Too dangerous. But I've got a plan.
I think I know what you're thinking.
We can use these longer pieces of coral.
To build a bridge across the water to the other
These
side.
characters are specific to ClueFinders, yeah,
Hey,
but
do you think these numbers mean anything?
Probably. Let's find out.
yeah, but like I say, I don't really know the series. I am too British, alas. Okay, so I'm assuming we're just matching numbers. So 14 plus 14 is 28, 10 is 20, and so on and so forth. That goes there. That goes there. Goes there. This one goes up there. They're not super well known there either. Okay. Fair enough. But that wants to go there, because then it makes a bridge.
We did it!
And
Let's
then
go
that
across.
turns into a giant solid square of coral. Okay. For an educational game, this
Boy,
is
our
not how
ship
coral
is a
works.
wreck.
Hey, look!
Just
our
for the
scuba
record.
gear.
Maybe we can sneak into the water down here.
Should these children be scuba diving unsupervised?
It's one of those.
Cryptiles! And I was digesting that one, thank you!
Cryptiles.
Yes, I do love cryptiles, but I'm afraid they don't love me. Go right through, actually.
Indeed. Yes, quite Yeah!
See you on the inside! Gentle worms, gentle worms!
I yield 1 minute to manage a worm.
Ah, thank you. Fellow worms, as my esteemed colleague has so oft pointed out, we live in troubled times.
Indeed, yes. Quite right.
As clearly stated in Deposition A, heretofore noted in the prior deposition, with each new tremor, we lose another colleague in our quest for inside.
Stop the presses! What exactly is inside?
Inside.
Inside is safe haven from this massive fish, this vicious living island on which we are more or less permanently perched.
Fish? Living island? There's no such thing. This island has a secret, and we're gonna uncover it.
Perhaps we should call the motions and emissaries.
Yes, you will be our emissaries to Inside.
Maybe inside is where Owen and Leslie are.
The answers lie inside. Collect cryptiles and head to the fish within the fish.
The what? Listen.
Come on, Joni. You heard the man. I mean the worm. It's cryptiles we need. Let's get a move on.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't to be 10 minutes into this game and run into the cult Hattie Fattener Parliament. What is happening? So we've got down to the, we've got into the sub, we've got down to the right, and we've got to the left. It's down.
Dude, it's the mini sub. If it's still working, maybe you guys can take her out and get some help.
Yes! Okay, here we go. Back to Honolulu. Aloha hoy, aloha hee.
I'm afraid not, Lab Trap. The Lab 5 is only designed for a range of 3 nautical miles. It is good for deep sea diving, but it will not take you very far.
But it can take us down to the bottom of the seafloor to scoop up some of those cryptiles.
Right. Come on, Santiago.
Which we have to do because the worm told us
Let's check
to.
out that sub.
So that we could
There
meet
goes
God.
my luau.
Oh, thank goodness, the ClueFinders. At least someone's still in one piece.
Listen, Lab 5. Owen and Leslie are trapped. We've gotta help them.
Right, but we need cryptiles to do it. If you can take us back down to the ocean floor, we'll scoop some more up.
Oi, that tsunami was no picnic, you know. I'm in bad shape. I don't know if I can make it.
But Lab 5, you're our only hope.
Well, if you can patch my electrical circuits, I'll make sure that you safely reach the ocean floor.
Is it me or does this
Electrical
submarine
circuits are
have
my
better voice
specialty.
acting than any of the
To
humans?
locate more cryptiles on the ocean floor, you'll have to reconnect the electrical power to my sonar circuit. Place a battery near the sonar circuit, and then use pieces of copper wire to connect the battery to the positive and negative terminals on the circuit. Make sure to choose the battery with the correct voltage.
You done? Cool. Wait, that is... It is hard to tell the terminals apart in my screen reading.
Ahem. You've connected the positive side of a battery to the negative terminal, and
That's-
the negative side to the positive terminal.
That-
You've got to reverse the connections.
That's how batteries work. You need to connect positive to negative and negative to positive so that it makes a circuit. Either your understanding of circuits is wrong, or your notation is wrong. Submarine. I say the
And we're off.
boo.
Oi, are my joints stiff?
Probably both. Fair. Oh cool, we found a thing. That's all.
Docking complete. Unfortunately, I seem to need some more repairs before we can descend again. Oi, I want my old hull back.
Take a shot every
To
time the
locate
submarine
more
says
cryptiles on
oi.
the ocean floor, you'll have to reconnect the electrical.
Fine. I'll keep rebuilding your circuits. Sassy submarine with backwards
All right, here we
electrical
go.
notation.
Let's hope I hold together.
Yeah, that's a totally normal and not ominous thing to say. Well, let's hope we don't all die.
Well, we made it back just in time. I've just blown another circuit.
Something
To get
tells
the
me this
submarine moving, you'll
this
have to
submarine is
reconnect the
badly
electric motor that runs my propeller. Place a battery near the motor, and then use
designed.
pieces of copper wire to connect the battery to the motor.
Too early for shots there. That sounds like a you problem. Now grab the thing. I should really
like
dial my
100
mouse
bucks.
sensitivity
Well
down.
done.
There we go. That's better.
Dive.
Wasn't expecting that to come up on that screen. It's a US problem, Hans.
I guess I'm not as young as I used to be. I've blown another
None of us are.
circuit.
None of us are, Lab 5.
To be able to locate more cryptiles in the darkness of the...
You say the darkness. It looks like you're going down about 10 feet.
And we're off. Oi, are my joints stiff?
Why? We were moving like 10 seconds ago. Seriously, they are not going down into the great depths of an oceanic trench here. Turn up my difficulty. Okay, yeah, you make a point.
Unfortunately, I...
Yes, shut up. We know. You are currently playing this activity. Fine. If you change... yes. Start off. You know what? Everything. Everything. Level 4. Right now. I am possessed with the spirit of hubris. It'll be great.
To retrieve more cryptiles from the ocean floor...
Why are these two stacking on top of each other? Are they identical? They are identical, and they are the one I need.
That's almost it, but you need to provide more current.
What? What? Oh, connect two batteries in parallel. Ah, I see.
That's almost it, but you need to provide... Alright, here we go. Let's hope I hold together.
Am I smarter than a 5th grader? House of Hubris edition. Yes, indeed. Where it will probably turn out that no, because what I am is mostly tired. Tired, and I have a bunch of stuff happening today.
I've just blown another circuit.
Collect this circuit using all pieces of wire. I have 3 horizontals, 1 vertical. That's fine.
I feel like 100.
Yeah, we know. Can I skip these animations? No. There's a weird... As the sub turns, it feels like it stretches a bit with the animation. I don't know.
I guess I'm not as...
All 3 batteries in parallel, you say? Yeah, they are all the way around. I want them.
That's almost it.
Yeah, shut up. I know what I'm doing, submarine. Did I say I was finished? I'm not bloody finished. I can never escape lengthy scene transitions. You're not wrong.
And we're off. Oi, are my joints stiff?
To be fair, Emily, I can be concerned about the children scuba diving and this sentient submarine that is constantly falling apart. Because really, when you get down to it, are we not all the sentient submarine who is constantly falling apart?
Docking complete. Unfortunately...
Shut up. The life support, yeah, that seems like something we should probably finish the circuit to.
Alright, here we go. Let's hope I hold together.
Yes, let's, given that I just had to reconnect the life support. She was in a shipwreck, cut us some slack. No. No, actually my bar for sentient submarines is slightly higher than my bar for many people.
Well, we made it back just in time. I've just blown another circuit. To locate more cryptiles on the ocean floor, you'll have to reconnect...
Alright, I think we're done here. She couldn't pick these all up on a single trip, right? not totally sure I get the mapping here. Ah, see this.
Look at that!
I
The
remember
island
this.
has no body. I mean, it has no. It's not a.
You mean it's floating?
Right!
Fish within the fish. Fish within the fish. Could this be the place the worm was talking about?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I appreciate that was meant to be kind of musing, but at the same time, it did feel like we just suddenly went into a cult moment, just fish within a fish. Fish within a fish. Fish within a fish. Anyway, let's go within the fish.
Welcome to the jaws of the fish within the fish. For ages past, our school has guarded the entrance to inside and challenged all trespassers to this deep corridor. By what arrogance do you think that you will not drown in our mighty jowls?
Listen, we're the ClueFinders, and when someone takes our friends, we find them. Period.
Well, arrogance indeed. But to pass through and enter inside, you must first unlock our challenge. Only with a wealth of turquoise cryptiles can you begin.
Hey, Johnny, do you have any turquoise cryptiles in your backpack?
Yeah.
Yup, I see some turquoise cryptiles.
Let's take them out. Okay, now what do we do?
You are now ready to risk life and limb. Take note of the 8 slots in the wall below. Each must be filled using a cryptile that matches the word below it. Once all 8 are filled, the first part of your challenge will be complete.
But our cryptiles only have these strange symbols on them. How can we match them to the words?
My powers are great. I read all languages of the deep, including this one. Place any cryptile into my mouth, and I will translate it into your language.
Okay, that seems like a weird addition of an intermediate step, but alright. Also, speaking as a voice actor...
I will now explain the true heart of the challenge.
Please do.
After you translate all your cryptiles, you will still need to transform their words. To transform the word on a cryptile, use the fish to my left and right. Each of the fish will change the word on a cryptile according to a different rule. You need to experiment with each of the fish in order to discover its rule. To perform a transformation, place a cryptile into one of the fish's mouths. But beware, you may transform a cryptile only 4 times before it disintegrates.
Okay, so A, nothing in this world is built to endure literally anything. Like, seriously, the rate of obsolescence of all the things we encounter is just terrifying. Fresh undercut? No? No, this is... Actually, I should probably get it touched up. This is a little bit old now. Especially because I'm going out for the weekend. But yes, speaking as a voice actor, my god, is this shark having fun. And I respect that. Also, this is exactly the kind of language game I'm here for, because it's... Come on, I've done, like, Language Olympiad. Okay, so, if we take, doubt, what does this first fish do? So, right.
Aha! You have made a new word.
Yes. Correct. Right, so that changes it to a past tense. That is an opposite.
A fine word.
Doubt it became believed. That adds a negation at the end.
Low tide. These words are my pride.
Unbelievable.
That word looks
which isn't a word.
interesting, but unfortunately it is not a real word.
I'm aware. I'm assuming that's the reset. No?
Hey, great way to get rid of those cryptiles you never want to see again.
Okay, no, that I assumed that would reset it to the word it was. It did not. Okay, so, you there, give me more cryptiles.
You cannot yet open another sack of cryptile. You must first use the cryptiles you have.
Okay, can I close the bag? Thank you. Can I work with any of these? I don't think so. What does it give us the antonym for disturb? That is the antonym fish, right? Comfort. Ah, uncomfortable. We can make. Ha 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 ha!
Yes.
So, straighten, the opposite will be bend, recall will be forget. Neither of these are things we need. It is. The background loop is catching me out as well. All of these words suck. I wish fresh words. Why do we have to manually translate all the words? That's, like I say, this is... Oh, good, you can skip the animation. Thank God for that. So we have misplace, which will be opposite find, straighten, bend again, wobble. What the hell does wobble? Go to balance. Oh, okay, that makes sense. And hint. Is that going to go to specify? Yeah. So then we want past tense, which is that one. And negation is that one. Unspecified.
Your wisdom is great.
Yes, thank you. Finally, somebody on this stream recognises that my wisdom is great. Thank you, Shark. You can stay. What is it about this stream and sharks? They keep turning up, and they're always great, so please continue. Okay, don't need any of those. All of these words suck. Give me new words. Shark, tell me what these words mean. Haha. Wait, no. We didn't need misplace. We discussed that. Lock. Does lock go to open? Please say it goes to open. Yeah. Negation. Yes, I know that's not a word yet. Give me time, Shark. Time Shark. Yes, give me time, Shark. Give me pictures of Time Shark. That's a superhero I would watch the hell out of. All of these words suck. New words. Words for the word God. No, I do not want wobble. Now, does surrender go to defeat? Does. Undefeat, which, yes, isn't a word. Before you say anything, shark. Undefeatable. In the words of the EMF.
Clever.
Yes. See? This shark gets where it's at. Thank you. Please continue to compliment me. Down
Each of the
straight.
8 slots below must be filled using a cryptile that matches the word below it.
Yes, I know. Remain would just be... Oh, is it up? Is this remain as in stay the same rather than stay in place? So yes, it becomes change. Oh, arse. No, that wasn't the right fish. Can I take that off? Yes. But now it's got too many. goes. Oh, hey, bots. See, this right here could be an issue. I mean, not the bit where I'm about to break this cryptile.
That cryptile was beyond its limits of transformation and has disintegrated.
But more the fact that I can't actually mod my chat, because as soon as I tab out of this window to do so... What?
Volcano's gonna blow!
Where's the Coast Guard when you need them?
I don't like volcanoes.
Whoa, dudes! Did you guys feel that?
I think that this volcano is more active than we first thought.
Yeah, I got that. Who cares? Tiles!
To transform...
Yield will become endure, and we need that. Yeah, I can't mod my chat, because as soon as I tab out of the thing to get it, to get to my dashboard, the game will crash. Or at least the video will.
You will soon reach your goal.
I mean, I doubt it. I'm running out of tiles. I will say, though, that I like...
Each fish changes the word on a
I'm
cryptile
aware.
according to a different
Shut
rule.
up. Lose as in the opposite of profit. Yeah, I do appreciate this thing of you're doing other puzzles to get pieces for this puzzle. That's a structure I always really appreciate. Yes, I know unprofit isn't a word. Unprofitable is, so you all can shut up.
Only 2 slots remain.
I know. As well as my command of basic word logic, I can count.
You need to experiment with each of the
Okay,
things.
there's remain again, so change that to change. And we want it to be past tense. And negate it. Yes, I will be able to get out of bound bots basically whenever I take an advert break, because I'll have to close the program
Or
anyway.
in my case, fin.
Fish humour. Just out of interest, what is the opposite you're giving me for straight? Is it bend? Twist. Okay, well, these words will suck. And we have no more tiles. The bag, she is empty. We must leave. Okay, and we can't go right, but we can go left. So let's go left. Well, your man there gets to go right.
Which way, Joni?
To the cryptiles we need, Santiago.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Let's go back and probably fix the sub some more.
The sub can't take us away from the island.
But it's a...
Oh, do my circuits ache? To retrieve more cryptiles from the...
Who made you capable of feeling pain, Lab 5?
And we're off.
And why?
Are my joints
What
stiff?
monster were they? Well, we've given this submarine strong AI and the power of independent thought. What next? Give it pain? Give it pain.
Docking complete. Unfortunately...
Yes, you're broken again, because you do that a lot. Okay, now we've got the one more tile we need. Let's go and feed it to a
Did you
fish.
go up?
I mean, I too relate to Lab 5 in terms of constantly falling apart and in pain in ways that shouldn't be logically possible, but here we
the
are.
challenge continues. You need turquoise cryptiles
Also, you know,
to
well voice acted.
proceed.
Hey, Joni, do you have any turquoise?
Yes. No, why did you close it? Just shut up with your talking and do the things that I want you to do. Okay, soil, opposites cleanse. Past tense cleansed. And there we go. 8 slots filled.
Okay.
What happens
We've
now?
been conducting experiments, and we think we've got something for you.
Good to know.
My analysis indicates the following. It's as tough as steel, but as light as plastic.
And it bounces. See?
You have performed admirably so far, but your task is not yet complete. You will now need jade cryptiles to proceed.
Hey, Tony, do you have any jade cryptiles in your backpack?
No.
No. I don't see any. We'll have to go back and collect some.
Great. Okay, so our reward for that was a brief vignette I didn't really get. And now we're done. You definitely remember those cutscenes being better integrated? That, again, sounds like nostalgia talking. Hate to break it to you. Farewell, submarine, you can help us no more.
But it's
Worm Parliament.
Do keep in mind that the cryptiles are the key. Consult with Council, take all necessary precautions, but beware, the island is watching.
Cool. Nothing helpful, just ominous. Love that.
Oh my.
Time for the tube puzzle.
What are you?
I am Tube. Who are you?
Yep,
We're
it's
the
tube.
ClueFinders.
Clues? You seek clues?
Actually, we seek cryptiles.
Mm-hmm.
You know about cryptiles?
Cryptiles awfully hard to swallow. I have a cryptile stuck in my throat. Now, if the rest of my body were working, that is, if my tubes connected, I could cough it up.
Excuse me, that's gross.
Laptrap, it's still a cryptile.
My tube segments are all mixed up. Rearrange my tube segments to make 3 more complete tubes, and I can cough up this cryptile for you. To make a complete tube, the fractions on the tube segments must add up to 2.
Oh my god, every time that VA said tubes, that's magnificent. Although, could they have not have invested in a pop filter? Just where it was like, seek cryptiles, just those 2 hard... Perfect VA, no notes. Okay. Right, we should probably start off by getting all the 7ths together, because... And yes, again, I'm looking at my other monitor because it's got better resolution. And what is up with my chroma? Ignore that. There's nothing to see here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 7th pieces. Perfect. We just shift all of them over to here and everything else away. Oh wait, no, 7 7th pieces is a half brain. Well, no, it's not a half, it's 1, which is half of what we need. Okay, and then the 5ths. There's 3 5ths there, 1 5th there, and 1 5th there. 1 successful tube. Okay, or everything. Oh, there's another 3 5ths there. So presumably there's another 2 1/5ths around, or 3. Okay. Slightly concerning. Are there spare pieces? There must be spare pieces. Yeah, there are spare pieces. At the 8, 3 there. Put all the types of 3 together. That's 1 too many. used it. Can I count? Can't count. Good, good. Excellent. Love that.
You did it!
Gross.
I seem to have another crepitile stuck in my air tubes. Oh no, and my segments are once again scrambled.
I feel like this accent is an offensive stereotype, but I have no clue who of. Okay, that's a half, and then a quarter, and a half, and a quarter. That's one. And an eighth. Do I have an eighth anywhere? Ah. Don't have a spare eighth. Half there. And do I have a spare quarter? Yes. So if I don't have an eighth, I can't use that at all. But it's a half and a half. And a quarter, and a sixth, and 2 sixths.
You did it! I seem to have another crepitile stuck in my air tubes.
This
Oh no, and my
This VA is
segments
perfect.
are once again scrambled.
My segments are once again scrambled. Okay, I get the picture. Let's move on. I might come back if I need more of those, whatever cryptiles they were.
I say, young fellows, still looking.
Nobody asked. Okay, we come across the coral bridge, which
Now which way?
immediately destroys itself. Ah, and now we have more interesting maths. But let's see what would have happened if we'd gone the different way in the first place.
This island is really weird.
Wait, did I have a map? Trap, did you have a map? Yeah. We can fast travel from the map. Oh, that. Quality of life right there. Yes, thank you.
Oh, good.
Don't sass me, computer. You're a floating iPad and I control you.
We're back at the beach.
Let's go this way. What's with that very mechanical sounding flower?
Oh well, there's no crossing here.
What are you talking about, Laptrap? We can just hop over these rocks.
Oh boy.
Hey, look!
I mean,
the water's receding.
She's pretty definitively correct.
Guys, I don't know what you're doing up there, but whatever it is, it's flooding our chamber with boiling water.
Joni, get back
Okay,
here.
A, that's not water. Hate to break it to you, water, not that colour.
The water's coming
This water,
Looks like
that
you guys
lake
will
of
have
custard.
to find another way to cross.
back. Hey, if we can move some of those longer rocks into place.
We can use them to hop across the river.
Let's
But look at
estimate
the
some
markings
angle.
on these rocks.
That's a 180 and a 90. That looks like a 180 and a 45.
Well,
Or not. Is that noise telling me it's wrong? Okay, no, because that is correct. Okay, that's like 100, which is not something I have. That looks right. There, I guess. but I doubt I'll need it. Or maybe it wasn't. Okay. Oh no, that's not quite 165 left. That's probably the 135. 90 to 135. And 135 to 90.
We did it.
I do think it's
Now we
weird
can
how
cross.
you make the bridge. So you'd think they'd walk across the bridge in the route you just made. No, because as soon as you make the bridge, whole thing seals up. Does make it feel a bit more transparently puzzly. Wow, you can really see the shadows on my backdrop when it's this large and against a colour backdrop.
Laptrap, you're afraid
Chroma.
of the mechanical sheep you dream about.
Quit clowning around, you guys.
Was
And take
that a Philip K. Dick
this.
reference?
Let's go take a closer look.
Joni, watch where you're going! A monster!
A chicken.
A chicken!
Volcano lost us.
Me chickens, you varlets! And that goes for your flying teacup as well!
Have you ever seen a teacup? In what way does that resemble a
Who
teacup?
don't have to thank for me daring rescue from this dreaded living island.
Living island? Islands just aren't alive. It's a scientific impossibility.
Is it?
Then explain holes that move.
Define alive,
Rocks
define
that
island.
Well,
Now, who did you say you were?
We're the ClueFinders. We're...
Clue says you. Volcano says I.
Volcano says
Those are
you.
certainly
Eruption
different
says
words.
Aye, but sure in the volcano's not our true enemy. The secret to this living island lies below. Nearly all of me fellow castaways have been sucked in, lost to the ravenous hunger of this living island.
hey, Joni, take a look at his weapon. It looks like one of those...
Cryptiles!
I'm sorry, the pause on that was very unfortunate. Take a look at his weapon.
Aye, bring as many as you can to the faces within the face.
The faces within the face?
Aye, use the cryptiles wisely.
Same as the fish
The
within the
chamber
fish.
will open.
Chamber? I wonder if that's where Owen and Leslie are.
Either way, it's cryptiles we need. Let's go, Santiago.
Oh yeah, every adult voice actor in this is just having the best time in the world. Can I interact with anything here? Can I steal your
The
hammer?
island's got your friends. Take care it don't take you as
Apparently
well.
no. Let's go up.
Wow.
Chicken
That
voice
looks like
actors
the
also
American
nailed
village
it.
from the Civil War era.
But it's in ruins and drenched in rain.
Oh, great. Rust.
Come on, let's investigate.
Well, you listen here, Mr. Island. It's a good thing I like rain. And fish.
Who's she talking to?
I mean, she said Mr. Island, so have a guess.
But tomorrow is another day. So if you could be a good little island and rain somewhere else for a change?
Joni, something's fishy. I mean, rain in only one spot?
And fish rain.
I'd say one of those things is more suspect
Actually,
than the other.
Powerful sea storms sometimes suck seawater and fish into their funnels, then rain. Fish and all, hundreds of miles
The
away.
more you know.
Well, Mr. Island, your rain doesn't bother me one little bit. But it's ruining the stories my ancestors wrote on these cryptiles.
Cryptiles? Ma'am, we could use cryptiles.
Well, I'd give you some, but I must read these stories before the rain ruins them.
It's important that I
help you
preserve
there.
these stories
I
from the
adore
rain,
the
but immediately
kindness
give
of
them to random
strangers.
children.
Come and I'll show you.
And that was a Streetcar Named Desire reference. It is, right? Yeah, it is. Okay then, let's go and investigate your house.
Well, you see, I've got all these mixed up cryptiles with parts of stories written on them. Some of these stories tell the history of my great-great-grandparents, who were shipwrecked here right after the American Civil War. And some tell the stories of the other poor castaways, who've been caught in the snare of this living island. If I could only put the cryptiles together in the right order, perhaps I'd be able to find a clue to help solve the mystery of this island. I know that I have the right crypt tiles here for 2 stories, one under each title. But I don't know which crypt tiles belong to which story. And I don't know what order the crypt tiles are supposed to be in.
Are you done?
Don't worry, we'll figure it out for you.
Why, thank you. When you think you've got both stories straightened out, hand me my handkerchief, and I'll wrap up a sack of crypt tiles for you.
You're done, thank you.
If this storm
Shut
doesn't
up!
hit us first.
Okay, reflect on the power of the written word. In 1776, we had slaves. We printed things. One of the best pamphlets was by Tom Paine. Go away. Mr. Paine was well educated, he believed in stuff. He wrote Common Sense, it comes up in quiz. Okay. And let me tell you about Alvar Cabeza de Vaca. He was tall. Sailed from Spain. Had storms. Ah, no, little did he know. And then there were storms. And that's the end.
Why, you did it! Here are more stories. Can you help me put them in the right order?
Yes, sure, why not? Ah, American history. God. Ah, my really, truly, as anyone who's played quiz against me will know, there's like one subject I know less about than American history, and it is unfortunately British geography. Oh yeah, God, this is a distractingly shiny floor you've got here. The Gettysburg Address. I saw Abraham Lincoln do a thing. I was in the Union Army. We beat the Confederates, so that's good. We fought, and then we won, and many people died. That was Gettysburg. He did the Gettysburg Address, which really, it was convenient that it happened there. When we first arrived in the New World, we were surprised to find the inhabitants human because we were racist. They had stuff. And these are 4 largely unrelated sentences, so what order do you want me to put them in, game? Okay, that kind of ties together.
The story on the left makes sense, but the one on the right seems like it's still out of order.
Does it?
Looking at the story on the right, I can see that you've got the first and last parts correct.
Rearrange the middle and read the story again to see if it makes better sense.
You didn't remember that this puzzle had racism? Hate to break it, everything you remember had racism in it. This is really, I find, the one lesson of aging, is realizing how offensive everything you used to love is. Wow, okay, you were saying Pennsylvania, and then that was saying July. There you go. We do have kind of implicit connections between each one.
Why, you did it!
Yes, we did.
Here are more stories.
Sure, one more.
Can you help me put them in the right order?
Yes, I can. From the Journals of Shangpo. I'm sorry, this is actually quite interesting, because this is Chinese history. When my father's Shangpo. Ah, no, it starts with we, the Po Clan. We come from Manchuria. My great-grandfather came from Manchuria and pretended to be Chinese. I was working on a sailmaker when the Manchu came. And then they conquered the Ming. Well, we want to start with, now I can safely tell the tale of my true ancestry, because once again, this at least this is a different area of historical racism. And that goes there. Okay, and here we have... This is where I should begin this account. Talk about Plymouth. Cape Cod, talk about Cape Cod. And in addition, there was stuff there. There were explorers, and then they settled there. Actually, that should be the other way around, shouldn't it? Should it? No.
The story on the right makes sense, but the one on the left seems like it's still out of order.
That's because the writing is very stilted.
Looking at the story on the left, I can see that you've got the first and last parts correct.
Rearrange the middle and read the story again to see if it makes better sense.
So, no. Like that?
The story on the right makes sense, but the one on the left seems like it's still out of order.
That?
The
Is that what you... No? As the two men wrote, would... Oh, right, that... Okay, so we're bookending there rather than linking directly between them.
Why, you did
There
it!
we go.
Here are more
Mildly
stories.
arbitrary puzzle.
Can you help me put them in the right order?
No. No, I cannot. Especially because we're talking about our story of American freedom, which, as, you know, the English leftist that I am, is, like, that's a phrasing that just makes me twitch, I'm sorry. And I'm not that kind of Twitch streamer.
Wow.
Hey.
That looks like an American village from the Revolutionary War era.
But where are all the people?
And where are all the turtles?
Come on, let's go.
Whoa!
Look, Santiago, cryptiles. We'll find our missing friends yet.
Joni, wait! It could be dangerous.
Oh, you overgrown asparagus!
Hang on, Joni. I'm on it.
And then she died. Also, the terrible form there, just...
I knew you wouldn't get my cryptiles.
Who are you?
I'm the great cryptile thief. I stole everybody's cryptiles and buried them in this patch of dangerous trees.
Why are you locked in the pillory?
I got caught. Look, all my neighbors seem to have disappeared around here, and I'm ready to fess up, okay? I'll show you how to get the cryptiles out of this patch of trees if you promise to help find my fellow villagers. You set them free, they set me free. Deal?
How will we know who they are?
Well, our ancestors got shipwrecked here around the time of the Revolutionary War. You can't miss them. Bifocals, kites, powdered wigs.
Okay, deal. Now, how do we get to the cryptiles without doing a tango with one of the ugly trees?
I'll show you. Hey, Soup Bowl, how about pulling that map down?
Great, I'm taking orders from a criminal.
A reformed
And now, Soup
criminal.
Bowl. Have any of these people ever seen any kind of utensil?
See, I used this old sea map in place of a map of my field. Pretty clever, huh? Well, maybe a little too clever. I can't quite seem to remember how this map works. Wait, it's beginning to come back. Okay, that red dot shows where we are, and that X marks the spot where a cryptile is buried. Oh, and at the top of the map, there's an important warning. Be sure to follow what it says. Okay, now to get started, pick up those blocks with directions on them and place them in the sign to the left of the map. You need to fill in all the spaces on the sign in the correct order to dig up a cryptile.
Okay, so don't cross elevations higher than 1,500 feet and don't cross Kentucky, which is... Are we just giving life advice now? Don't cross Kentucky. So we can't just go that way because there's mountains in the way. We'll have to go down and around and through. A little bit of modern classical music joke there that was funny to me. Didn't say don't drive through Kentucky. It said don't cross it. Kentucky will remember this. Yes, indeed. Okay, so what do we want to go to? 3080, which is there, and then we go west to. If we go northwest to 3590, I think we just clip under the mountains. And that has us there. And we're not allowed to cross Kentucky, so we just want to go north to 4590. And then east to, what is that? 4080.
I'll get it, Santiago.
Joni, be careful.
Don't worry, I got it.
Be careful, don't cross Kentucky.
Whoa!
Just throw that gold brick at him. I mean, they did already cover that
it.
it's light as plastic and it bounces. Boing.
And here's a new one.
Right. Wow. Get your biome maps. Okay, let's... So it looks like we've got 4 different kinds of cryptiles, because...
Still poking around.
Shut up. The areas we can get to at the minute, we have 4 kinds of cryptile. That asks us for turquoise ones and then jade ones. So jade, we were getting from the tube. So maybe we should go back and do some of those.
Hello, Tubby. How's it going?
Oh, damn it. So yeah, we'll need presumably 8, I'm guessing, if they're the same as last time. Also here we have our clothes. That's nice. Okay, not sure why that gets an inventory pocket. Again, I'm going to be looking off to the side for this, but then I say that it will maintain the illusion because that is where the screen capture is. So we forget I said anything, basically, and just bask in the completely intentional verisimilitude. Move away. Oof. Oof. Okay, just leave the 8s there. 6, 7, 8 is 1, and then a half, and 2/4. And then here we have 3/6 is a half. Plus another 3/6 is 1, and then 5/5.
You did it!
Spit some of those jade bricks at me.
I seem to have another.
That was a cursed sentence, I apologise.
Tubes. Oh no, and my segments are once again scrambled.
My segments. can't really add much thrilling commentary to this. So that's 1 1/3, 1 1/2, and then we take these away. 6. Here we have 5/5, that's 1, and then 4/7, 2/7, and 1/7. And then over here we have 3/6 1/2. That's 1/2. That's 1/2. And this is 1/2.
You did it!
You're here for the curse content. I mean, yeah, to be fair, if you objected to the occasional cursed remark, you would not still be watching. And yeah, also now you've made that reference, I can't stop hearing it as crypto as well. We're the ClueFinders and we're here to find all your crypto. I think this worm was exiled from the worm cult. I mean, it's very possible. But this isn't a worm, this is tube. That's some good squelching sounds. That's a third. 2/6. Here we have 1 quarter. We'll take the quarter away and put these 5ths on, and we're good.
You did it!
There's 5. Come on, just need to get this to 8. Assuming I don't cock something up in the face of the fish within the fish puzzle again. Shut up. Nah, I don't shut up, please. I love your way of speaking. And your concern for your segments. 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 eighths, which is what? Brain 6 is 1 1/2. So we add that. 3/3. That's 1 1/2. Okay, I missed an 8th down there, so the numbers I was saying were wrong. The numbers it was doing was right. Oh, this did numbers, etc. Stick all the 5s over here. That makes 1 1/5, so we'll take 1 of them away. And then 3/6 1/2, and 4/8.
You did it!
Yeah, when you're just too gross to be part of greater undersea worm civilization, you should probably ask yourself some questions. 7's over here. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 7ths, which is a bad number to be dealing with. So that's 7. And then a third, and a third. This one should be built entirely of quarters. Yes, it can. And then this. Yeah, we'll leave this. That 2/7 is not a good number, and we will ignore it. That's 1 1/2, and then 3/6.
You did it!
I mean, can anybody truly handle this guy's tubes?
I seem to have another crepitile.
Another crepitile?
Oh no, and my segments are once again scrambled.
I mean, I can't remotely criticize. I talk like this guy half the time. I'm English, it's incurable. Stick with 5th zone here for now. So that's a half, and then a third. Well, it's not half, it's 1. A third. And then the 7th, we've got... Yeah, so that's that's 1 in 7ths. And then we have... 3/6 is a half, and 4/8 is a half.
You did it!
It's interesting that this guy's digestion appears to be pretty much fungible. Like, it doesn't matter which tubes you fix.
Stuck in my
There's a good level of redundant design there.
And my second soul.
Okay, this has been gross. Goodbye.
I see.
I don't care.
Should we take the mini-sub out for a run?
Or head to the fish within the fish.
It's his air, not his digestion. I mean, I guess.
We're back at the bottom.
But then comes the point of why is he breathing independent? Why is he breathing like independent gaseous air when he is an underwater worm? Such questions.
You have returned, and the challenge continues.
Stop. Shut up.
You need jade cryptiles to proceed.
I know.
Hey, Joni, do you have any jade cryptiles in your backpack?
Yes.
Yup, I see some jade cryptiles.
Okay, well, they're covered in goo, so enjoy these, shark. We have disturb, we have yield, we have straighten, and we have doubt. Well, doubt we can turn to believe. I'm assuming the other 4 fish do the same thing at the minute. No, they've switched them round.
You have made a new word.
Wow, if that ain't some bullcrap. Okay, so now your negation, your past tense. I'm gonna need new tiles because of this, you arseholes. Need to go back and do more segments.
High tide, low tide.
Because, I mean, I can take the past tense back off, but...
That cryptile
So
was
it's
beyond
now
its limits of transformation and has disintegrated.
Past tense, antonym, able. Great. Do we need any of these? What's disturb going to? Comfort. Right. Yield will go for 2... I don't know. Endure, of course. And straighten goes to... What do they say? It's not bend. Twist. Anyway, all of these are now the wrong word. Great. I'm going to have to do more segments. A big brain move is using a tile you don't need to test the fish. I'm agreed, that would be the way to do it. However, I didn't know the fish would have changed around. I foolishly assumed they would be in the same place. Okay, wobble will go to balance. And then that's un. And that's past. There we go.
Yes.
And none of the others are necessary. More tiles. There's a weird number of intermediate steps to getting through all the menus and everything, but hey.
Each of the 8 slots below must be filled using a cryptile that matches the word below it.
Yes, I know. This place will become locate. Yeah. Unlocated, which I'm not completely sure is a word, fish.
Your wisdom is great.
See, Shark appreciates me. Shark isn't like, oh, a big brain move you could use. No, Shark just says my wisdom is great and gets on with its life as a giant underwater bas relief. Hubris of Shark. I mean, sure. We do indeed stand cartilaginous fish. Yes, I will. I am going to reach inside. That's the point of... I'm streaming this, Shark. Get with the program. What kind of a stream would it be if I didn't get inside?
To
Shut up. Hint will come specify. Specified. Unspecified.
You are clever.
Bo Burnham reference here, yes indeed. Because hey, that's a good show. No, I do not, Emily, on account of I have not seen that show. Oh, recall, as in the opposite of predict, I'm guessing is what they're going for here. It slaps. I've heard wildly mixed things here.
You will soon.
Yes, I will. Thank you. Good talk. I love our talks, Shark. The historicity of it is met. Well, to be fair, I don't usually go to musicals for my history. Lose becomes profit. Becomes profitable. Becomes unprofitable. What about Schoolhouse Rock? I regret to inform you once again that I am English.
Only two slots
not a thing we have. Soil will become cleanse. Watch party time. I mean, you say that. You know full well how much stuff I already have. I am very busy.
Success is close at hand. Or in my case, thin.
Wishbone, I think we might have had. I've heard English people reference it. We might have had it at some point. I don't know. I never personally encountered it. Ghostwriter, no. But then, I mean, this goes both ways. Like, English people, especially of a certain age, do just love referencing Rent-A-Ghost, which was a kids' TV show. Wait, I could have gone right.
Okay,
I'm okay. Let's go.
No, let's go back. And to the right.
You have returned.
Shut up!
And the challenge continues.
Are you done?
You need jade cryptiles to proceed.
I know.
Hey, Johnny, do you have any
No, we don't. I'm just trying to go that way. Is it the same? It's the bloody same.
Which one?
Now we must go and do another tube. Wait, I can fast travel. Why don't I just fast travel everywhere?
Oh, good. We're back with long, thin, and gross.
Hey, don't be mean to the tube. He's doing his best. Wait, why doesn't that work? Oh, that bottom one's an 8th, not a 6th. I blame my resolution. Just ignore the 7ths. The 7ths will never help anybody. That's 1.5.
You did it.
Doing his worst. Why? Why would you come here with puns like that? I mean, apart from the obvious. Hello, Shark. Yes, we're back. Do you want to do a whole spiel now?
You have returned.
Apparently you do.
And the challenge continues. You need jade cryptiles to proceed.
Hey, Johnny.
Yes. I mean, yeah, I can totally get behind that. Why else do we make puns other than to make ourselves laugh?
Each of...
Okay, so random becomes defeat. Becomes defeatable. Becomes undefeatable. And that's your 8.
You are close to completing your task, but many challenges still await you.
Really?
Okay, we're back with more helpful information from Mr. Owen Lamb, super detective.
Yeah, right. Okay, my research indicates that the mysterious writing on these cryptiles is not from any known recorded language, ancient or modern.
Big deal. Here's something really cool. They taste great.
Beware! You will need both jade and turquoise cryptiles to complete this part of the challenge.
Let's get to
What?
work, Santiago.
Hey, Johnny, do you have any cryptiles in your backpack?
No.
No. Okay, so now we need both kinds. So it's time for more sub and more tube.
I'm not shocked.
Can you lick the science? Yeah, I mean, that's one of those memes that is funny and also true.
And we're...
Go, get cryptile, slow animation, come back. I mean, you say you should plan out my education in American children's media, but frankly, I'm accidentally American enough as it is.
All right, here we go. Let's hope I hold together.
Yeah, absolutely. Licking the science in archaeology is just that's just how it's done. Yeah. Enough people I meet in real life already think I'm
Well,
American.
We made it back just in time. I've just blown it.
Yes, I know. Don't
like
sass me,
$100.
submarine.
Well done. Dive.
Only $100 though. Many other people would say like larger numbers, but no. I don't feel like $1,000 on account of as soon as I go and pick up this thing, something else will break. Which, again, relatable, given that I'm currently on a 4-day-long nerve flare.
I guess I'm not as...
It's Just the same puzzle. Same puzzle over and over again. Go down, grab the thing, come back up. That's 4, that's what we needed. Excellent. I have interest, what does it say about my levels of progress? Yes. We have mastered Fish Within the Fish, we have mastered Tube, and we have mastered the mini-sub. We're totally good at things, yo. Let's get some more jade ones from the tubes.
Tubby. How's it going?
And the question was never answered. Nobody ever found out how it was going with the tube. 3 quarters, 1 quarter. That's a fifth. So that's 1 out of fifths. 1/3, 1/3, 1/6, 1/6. No, that says 2/8, not 2/6. Learn to read. Quarter. Well, there's 4. There's 5/5 there. And then should go the rest of 8ths. No, because there's a 6th there. I didn't notice. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/5. Oh, you do not have to educate me about Recess. I watched the hell out of Recess. We did get that over here. And Rugrats. And Ren and Stimpy I already know precisely as much as I need. Yes, Ren and Stimpy shouldn't have been shown to children, is exactly correct. No, because again, that is a 6th and an 8th.
You did it!
God, there's so much phlegm in this.
I seem to have another crepitile stuck in my
Another
air
crepitile? Do I have enough 7ths to finish this off? Because that's 1 in 7ths. I have 4 and 2 and 1. Shift all the 5ths over here. That's 1 in 5ths. Lose that. That. Lose the 6th and 7th. Wait, we've got enough 6ths to make 1. And that's a quarter, that's a half, so that's a quarter.
You did it!
Cow and chicken also should not have been shown to me as a child.
I seem to have another crepitile stuck in my air tubes.
Courage the Cowardly Dog I did not watch.
And my seconds are once again...
I have another 6. That's 1 in 7ths. No, those 7ths aren't going to line up with anything. That's 1 in 7ths. Then 1/5, 3/5, 4, 5. And then... So we don't want these 7ths, but this is 3/4. 1. And
You did it!
Yep, those are also...
I seem to have another crepitile stuck in my air tubes. Oh no, and my seconds are once again scrambled.
Wow, we have, the chat is just going off about old kids' TV shows, to the point where it's literally overflowing my thing and I've not caught everything you've said because I can't look at it and this screen as much.
You did it!
Oh yeah, no, I'm not complaining at all. I'm here for Retro Week. Retro Week was literally my entire plan. Ha, I say plan. Doug, I also watched. Like, I don't remember it that well, but I remember watching it. Anyway, that's enough things, so let's go and do some language puzzles, shall we?
You have returned, and the challenge continues. You need crypt tiles to proceed.
Hey, Joni, do you have any crypt tiles in your backpack?
Check.
Well, let's take them out.
Let's. Okay, so we're doing the turquoise side first, just because they're the ones I've got. Okay, now the fish probably will have switched around again. I definitely don't need wobble, so let's use this to figure out. Okay, so past tense. Okay, this time they've stayed in the same order as last time. Huh. Okay, past tense, antonym, able. Darkwing Duck and DuckTales are both things I never watched.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Again, yes, I have no doubt we can fix this. But have I impressed upon you how little time I have? Soil becomes cleansed. And then cleanse becomes cleansed. Those are the wrong way round. God damn it. Okay, no, but I can. I've just got enough on that tile to make it because I only needed a couple of transforms on it. Whew.
Your wisdom is great.
I don't know. That last bit suggests otherwise, but sure. Yes, I've seen little bits of the new DuckTales with David Tennant because David Tennant is great. Hot take there, I know. Okay, so doubt will become believe. Believe becomes believable. And then... it's got Danny Pudian, I did not know that. Powerpuff Girls was around, but I never watched.
You may reach inside yet.
Thank you, I will. Just all these tiles we picked up just get shoved down the drain. Alan Strange I have never even heard of. Unlike, I think this is the first one there that I haven't at least known what it is. Literally never heard of that in my life. Oh yeah, Dexter's Lab, absolutely. That was in the period of my life when we still had Cartoon Network, which was up until I was about 7. Lose becomes profit. Profit becomes profitable. And then unprofitable.
You are clever.
Yes, thank you. See? Once again, Shark gets it. And let's go on the other side now.
Each of the 8 slots below must be filled using a crypt tile that...
Shut up. Remain becomes change. change becomes unchange. And unchange becomes unchanged.
You will soon reach your goal.
Space Ghost is, again, I've heard of it, I have not experienced it myself. There are so many kids' TV shows out there. I have no idea what a brack is. You're just saying letters at this point. Misplaced becomes locate. Becomes located. These are Space Ghost characters. Ah, okay. Becomes unlocated, which still not convinced is a word.
Only 2 slots remain.
Yes, I know.
To transform the word on a cryptile.
I know how to do the thing, because I've been doing the thing.
Success is close at hand.
Yeah,
or in my case, thin.
You are straight off the deep end there of we're fully into American kids stuff I've never heard of.
Each fish
recall becomes predict. I mean, I know that the real power move would just be learning to read their cipher and then... Okay, that sounds pretty cool. The real power move would just be learning to read their cipher and then not feeding the tiles to the shark.
Hey guys, you made it through.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Shh, I hear something.
Guys, I don't think we're alone in here.
Well, we solved this part of the mystery. Let's head back to the beach to find more clues.
What? But I've been to all the places. What do you mean, let's go back to the beach? We went to both places from the beach.
Well, we've unlocked the fish within the fish, but we still haven't found Owen and Leslie. Next stop, back on land.
Oh, okay, is this a whole... Have I missed a whole section?
Should we take them?
Shut up. Was there a middle bit that I missed somehow?
Still poking around looking for cryptile.
Because up takes us to... there's another place from here. Ah,
wow.
We didn't see these.
Look over there.
We've got raffles here.
Faces within the face, Santiago.
Right. Let's hope the cryptiles will help us unlock this mystery.
This looks dangerous. Why don't I just wait here and... Ah, I'll come.
And we will. But I'm going to be taking a break, which means we are going to be coming away from the game so that I can... God, I hope this auto-saves. It does not appear to have a manual save. I'm assuming it auto-saves. Okay, cool. Right. So, yes, I am going to be taking a short break to, as you say, go and stretch and hydrate and all those good things. Also, I will run some ads. And also, yes, Abby, sleep is good and necessary for human life, and I should probably do more of it, but that does not seem to be on the cards looking at the weekend I have planned. So yeah, and I would send all of those things back to you in chat. Go and stretch and hydrate. You know, drink something, eat something, take your meds if you haven't. And I will be back in about 10 minutes. Going to run some ads. And yeah. And then we'll be back for more clue finding. Finding of clues. You won't get the background noise of finding of clues on account of I had to close it so that I could run ads. Capitalism, what can I say? Okay, so yeah. See you in about 5-10 minutes. Love you. And we're back. Hello everyone. Sorry for the slight delay. Just, you know, people occurred. But now I have tea, so good on balance. Anyway, should we get back into this? I think we should get back into this. Switch to that view. And Shazam. What kind of tea? This is my last bag of Twinings Peach and Orange. It's very nice.
So, you want to know what happened?
Thank God it auto-saved. So, let's go check out the faces within the face, shall we?
We are the brethren of the faces within the face. The bones of those who have come before you now lie buried at the bottom of the sea. What arrogance makes you believe that your fate will be...
Once again, arrogance, literally my brand.
We're not afraid to try. We're the ClueFinders, and we're here to save our friends.
Well, look, I'm not really supposed to do this, but it's been so long since the boys and I have had guests over. All right. But before you proceed, you must present a sack of silver cryptiles.
Hey, Joni, do you have any silver cryptiles in your backpack?
Not as many as you'll want, but yes.
Yup, I do.
Great, let's take some out. Okay, now what do we do?
You are now ready to begin. Take note of the 8 slots in the wall below. Pretty nice, huh? We had a whole decorating team in here. Each must be filled using a cryptile that matches the number above it. Once all 8 are filled, the first part of your task will be complete.
But our cryptiles only have these strange symbols on them. How can we match them to the numbers?
My powers are great. Plus, I read this language. Place any cryptile into my mouth, and I will translate it into your language.
My green screen has just decided that this is the day it doesn't want to cooperate. Yes, I'm reasonably sure Twinings is not a cult. I don't know where you're going with that. And yes, this guy is much less serious than the shark. But the same level of ham, so that's nice.
I will now explain the true heart of the challenge.
Please do.
After you translate all your cryptiles, you will still need to transform their numbers. To transform the number on a cryptile, use my brethren, the statues to my left and right. Each of my brothers will change the number on a cryptile according to a different mathematical rule. You need to experiment with each of my brothers in order to discover his rule. To perform a transformation, place a cryptile into one of my brothers' mouths. You may transform a cryptile up to 4 times before the cryptile disintegrates.
You done? Cool. So it's the same thing we were doing with the fish, just with numbers instead of words. Okay, we've got 2 2s, so this is a good one to experiment with. Ah, and it keeps a track. So that's either ×3 or it's +4. It is +4. That is presumably ×4? Yep. Okay, that one's +4, that one's ×4. This one is double. Yep. And this one is +5. So we have a +4, a ×4, a ×2, and a +5. Okay, looking at the numbers we've got. 18 +4 is 22. 22 times 2 is 44.
Well done.
I can probably be more economical with these as well, because I might be able to get more than one out of each packet, because numbers are more malleable. If I put the 20 into the +4, I'll get 24. And then if I put it again, I'll get 28.
You are...
And if I do that to the 24 twice, I'll get 32. Or I suppose I could just have done 8 times 4. Ah well, too late now.
You may survive yet.
I don't have a +2, can't do that. Don't have any way of doing +6. 12 times 2 is 24, times 4 is 48. I don't think I can make any of these numbers with this. No, I cannot. Wait. Oh wait, I forgot the +5. Oh right. Is the interior decorator the shark? I mean, we have no information on it, so I'm gonna be forced to assume yes. Yeah, I can't do anything with this 8.
Hey, it sounds like cryptiles dropped into that hole are lost into the sea.
Yeah, that's why I dropped them into that hole. Thanks, Santiago. Wait, is that Santiago? No, that's Owen.
Each of my brothers changes the...
Okay, so how would we get a 144? That's Santiago. Wait, which one's Santiago? They all have bios in the robot? Yeah, so Santiago is the one that's with us. Owen was the one on the that just showed up on the video call. Also, we have a dog named Socrates. Okay. Joni. Okay, I haven't really gotten her name. Why does she have a pet anaconda? Who let this child have an anaconda? Yes, I know 144 is 12 squared, but that's not really an operation I can perform here. god, this is like being on Countdown. This is why I was never on Countdown. I mean, mostly because I never applied, but this is why I never applied to be on Countdown. What are the other factors of 144? God, this is turning back into that one bit of Dr. Quandary again. So, 36. Yeah, 1 plus 4 plus 4 times 4 times 4 makes it 9 times 16, which is 144. There we go. That's maths, baby.
Clever indeed.
See? This guy gets it too. Seriously, this green screen is really bothering me. 1 second. Does that help at all? No, that's worse. I'm gonna call that close enough. Yes, Ladavi, hate to break it, this is not actually what my room looks like. That's the official story, anyway. 19 is... 19 feels hard with any of these. Okay, well, 12 times 2 is 24, plus 5 twice is 34. I like this one. This feels less...
You are closer
cut
to
and
your
dry
goal.
than... The words one there appears to be only one way of approaching any given puzzle, but this one less so. Two plus 5 times 2. 2 plus 5 times 2 plus 5 gives you 19. Order of operations.
Only 2 slots remain.
And then, okay, the 2. 2 to 22 or 23. Wait, I can just do a plus 4 on the end of the same operation. So 2 plus 5 times 2 plus 5 plus 4 is 23.
You are merely 1 step away from success.
Because yeah, this means I only needed to get 3 stacks of silver crypt tiles rather than the 8 I needed for the words ones. I mean, I guess those puzzles were shorter, but still. Translate my stones. Okay, 13 plus 5 plus 4. There you go. Ta-da! Success. progress, or at least progress.
These
Well, now...
crypt tiles seem really solid.
Or not.
You have been fortunate so
What
far.
are those vignettes?
But your task is not yet complete. You will now need gold cryptiles to proceed.
Yeah.
Hey, Joni,
So
do you have
this
any
coming.
gold cryptiles in your backpack?
I have one set.
Yup, I do.
Okay, and let's figure out what these heads do now. So that's either plus 10 or times 6. Which is times 6. That is either plus 9 or it is times 4. It's times 4. That is either plus 8 or times 9. It is plus 8. That is plus 5. Gotta be. So we have a plus 8, we have a plus 5, we have a times 4, we have a times 6. I've already used a bunch of actions on these, but 17 is a number I needed, so...
Well done.
Oh, we have a plus 8, so 12 plus 8 is 20. And then 20 times 6 is 120.
You are wise.
72. None of these are decreasing operations, so 72 is already too big. Throw it down this hole, it'll be fine. She says as it distantly hits something. 9 times 6 is 54. There you go, even running tests on those, we still managed to fill 3 slots off one packet. But now let's go and solve more map puzzles, shall we? Do you like 3 more of them? Hey, and this fills out the map some more.
Oh, good. The thief again.
You're back, huh? There are plenty of cryptiles buried in here if you need them. Just use my maps.
Yes, I know. That's what we came here for.
Remember,
oh my God, these are
the
tiny.
red dot shows where we are, and the X marks where a cryptile is buried. You can do it.
Don't cross land because presumably you're on a boat. So your end point there is 070. Why is 070 not there? Because it's not 70, it's 90. Oh my god. So we'll be finishing on that. So we're starting up here at, what's that, 60, 30 west. So if we go down to the equator, go there, and then go to 30 south 0 west is just off the south coast of Africa. Then to 60 south 90 east. There we go. I'll get to Santiago because you cannot remotely
Joni,
trust
be
it.
careful.
Don't worry, I got it. Whoa!
Narrator, she hadn't got it.
Hey, you did it.
Let's grab, what,
here's a
5 of
new
these? Because we'll want them for the puzzle after this as well. Don't cross land. We're starting out practically on land. Okay, so we want to go northwest-ish. Let's go to 62 north, 168 west. That's that will probably hit that island, won't it? So we go to 66th north, 168 west. And then to 62, 168. This is there. Wait, no. Or yes? Because we can't go to 150 west, that's right where the land is. Going to 68, 174 would take us directly into the land. Going to 56, 180 is over here. Maybe we should have led with that one. So we lead off with going to 56, 180. Then northeast to 62, 168. Then up to 66, 168. And then across to this, which is 68, 174.
I'll get it, Santiago.
Celebratory tea. Wonder what these puzzles would have been like on
Heads up!
level 1. Guess I'll never find out.
Hey, you did it.
And here's a new one!
Don't travel through Louisiana or Georgia, don't travel through Union States. Wow, we are doing all the Civil War history. Okay, so we want to head down to about here, which is like 30. It's on 110 west, 30 north, 110 west. Takes us down to there in Mexico. Then we can't go to 30 north, 90 west because that would take us into Louisiana. Or 80 west because that would take us even further. Go down to 20 north, 90 west, cuts us, takes us into the sea, but nobody ever said we couldn't. Down here. Then we want to go up to 30 north, 80 west. Then 35 north, 80 west, and we will just cut off, we'll just be off the coast of Georgia, not going through it.
I'll get it, Santiago. It's stuck. Look out!
Well, it wasn't that stuck, clearly.
Hey, you did it.
And here's a new one!
Oh.
The red dot shows where we are,
Yes,
but
I
you
know.
must read the clue at the top of the map to figure out where a cryptile is buried.
Buried on the coast of the Mexican Cession, which is this beige area. Can we leave that guy in the stocks? Oh yeah, I was never getting him out. I'm just here for the cryptiles. You can't travel more than 800 miles at a time. Oh god, you're gonna make me visualize distances? What? Okay, so looking, that's like a square and a half. Ugh. Don't cross Nevada. Okay, so if we kick off by going to... We can't just go straight to Arizona, because that would be too far. I assume, at least. But let's go to Utah. Wait, let's make sure none of these are too long. South Dakota, Utah, Arizona, California.
I'll get it, Santiago.
Joni, be careful.
Nailed it.
Don't worry, I got it. Whoa!
Just clipping past the tip of Nevada there.
Hey, you did it.
Yeah, no, this guy is skeezy as hell.
And here's a new one!
Remember,
don't cross
the
anything
red
higher
dot
than
shows where
1,500
we
feet. That's
are,
yellows.
and the X marks where a
Don't,
cryptile
once again,
is buried.
don't cross Kentucky. Haven't we done this exact puzzle? I feel like we've done this exact puzzle. Or, actually, I think we did this exact puzzle except the start and end positions were reversed. Anyway, we want to start off by going to, what's that? 4090. I do not have 4090. I can offer 4590, that'll do.
Another one of those tremors!
Seems a bit odd that they just happen at basically random intervals. Then we head south to 3590, which is under Kentucky. East to 3080. And then north to 4075.
I'll get it, Santiago. Hey, Santiago, heads up!
I'd love for one of these times him to just get brained in the head by a bag of tiles.
Hey, you did it.
You did it.
And here's a new one!
No, Laptrap. There will not be a new one. We will return to Faceland. I would rather solve maths than look at maps with this man.
You have returned!
You are not wrong. No. Open the bag, don't close the bag. There's something pretty smart about basically having a ciphered map for your hidden treasure. Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay. So, what are our operations again? We have ×6, we have ×4, we have +8, we have +5. Six times 6 is 36, then +8 twice gets you 52. Nom.
Clever indeed.
+8, +5, okay. Well, 2 times 6 times 4 is 48.
You are closer to your goal.
One times 6 + 8 + 5 is 19. I don't love the way when you put the tiles on top of the mouth and they're slightly larger than the mouth and then they just suddenly kind of clip into it before it starts the animation. I dislike that. One times 6 times 4 + 8 is 32.
You are merely one step away from success.
I know, thank you. And I have 3 spare sacks for the next level. Okay, so we have a 1, a 1, a 2, and a 6. The 6 sounds good because I can just do 6 times 6 + 5. Sorted. Celebratory tea!
Leslie, How much do you think these gold crypt tiles are worth?
Owen, where were you when I told you that the crypt tiles were not made from any known element? And certainly not from real gold.
I must have been in that other dark, wet underground chamber.
You are close to completing your task.
An element
but
unknown
your
to science is
bones
probably
may
more
yet
valuable
end
than
up
gold.
At the bottom of the sea. Beware! You will need both gold and silver crypt tiles to complete.
Yes, I know. I packed
final
accordingly.
part
Well, I
of
didn't
the
pack any
challenge.
silvers, but
Let's get to work, Santiago.
Hey, Joni.
yes. Okay. So this face is either +2 or -2. It is ×2. This face is +10 or ×6. It is ×6. This one is +5. This one is +3. Okay, well 8 + 5 is 13. 72 is already too big for any of these. 7 × 6 + 5 is 47.
You are wise.
So we have a +5 and a +3. 8 × 6 +3 +3. So we'll need one more. Oh wait, no, we have more bags of gold on us. Okay. We have ×2, we have ×6. Well, there you go, that's the question solved.
Clever.
Okay, that's all of the gold ones done, so now we'll have to go back. Cool, something down there has got absolutely wrecked. We need to go and pick up a couple more bags of silvers. Which is... Where is the rainy Civil War village? Up there for some reason.
Here are the latest crypt tiles that I've been struggling with.
We have Henry Hudson, we have an
rearrange
experiment.
them to make 2 separate...
Sit down and let me tell you about Henry Hudson. And I begin my musings today about life on this island. Seabirds. Let's just sort these into which one's which. Okay, seabird, overlook the beach. Seabirds wheel and dart over the water and sand. How wonderful for a fly. I can't help but think as I watch the birds how the island has consumed our souls. The island has enslaved us. Perhaps it's a machine designed to study us. We are subjects in a scientific experiment that's been forgotten, so that's fun. And sit down and let me tell you about the time I met a Dutch guy who knew Henry Hudson. Was captain, London Funds, Russia, New World. So the British let him go and the Dutch hired him. Off they go. They reached the New World and then they called it the Hudson.
Why, you did it! Here are more stories. Can you help me put them in the right order?
Yes. Yes, ma'am, I can. The Island Watches. It watches? It watches maybe through sensory organs in the plants, perhaps in other ways. If I could imagine, it would be very bad. A dream or fairy tale gonna rhyme. The dream becomes a nightmare and the island watches and waits. Wait. We've actually, yeah, this is earlier. So, I write today's entry under a palm tree. The palm tree is nice, but the palm tree is watching me and the island is watching us. And still, the island watches and waits. Today begins with a mean meal of roasted stewed roots. I chew it carefully and watch the birds. Once I too soared, but not anymore, and there's no silk or bamboo. Instead, we make plans to try and escape the island.
The story on the right makes sense.
What?
But the one on the left seems like it's still out of order.
No, it doesn't.
Looking at the story on the left, I can see that you've got the first and last parts correct.
I know.
Rearrange the middle and read the story again to see if it makes better sense.
It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. Unless you want to mention the food earlier?
Why, you did.
Okay, that's... This puzzle seems very arbitrary at points.
Here are more
like, there's more than one thing you could... More than one way you can arrange words to make stories. Take it from me, I'm a writer. Saying things out of order in a dramatic way is kind of what I do. And here's a story about the Declaration of Independence, and here's a story about how we beat racism, but instead, we're going back to the faces.
You have...
Yes, yes, no. Open, not close. Okay, so our operations again are ×2, ×6, +5, and +3. Six plus 5 × 6 is 66. Because again, order of operations matters.
You are closer to your goal.
2 times 2 times 2 times 6 is 48.
Only 2 slots remain.
Seriously, the economy of this and the way that I don't have to do each puzzle 8 times to get the tiles I need is refreshing. What did I say? ×2 × 6 +5 +3. 1 + 5 + 3 × 2 is 18.
You are merely 1 step away from success.
And 2 × 6 + 3. Right, let's open this door. Yeah, Queen of Numbers over here. That was a weirdly wacky sound effect. Hey, we found people.
You.
Great. Now we're all stuck.
We found Owen and girl whose name I forget. And also a dragon.
Where are we?
Where are Joni and Santiago?
I can't reach them on the radio. I hope they're okay.
So it's just going to be like, I can't remember.
Wow. What is
And we
this
found our
place?
way into
It looks like we're in a big old specimen lab.
Zero Dawn.
Hurry! This way!
Captain Clark?
Are you dudes all right?
Get us out of here!
We're trapped in one of those containers.
Leslie, we found your grandpa. He's...
A little
Oh
tied
look,
up
all
at the
those
moment.
people we
You
interacted
better
with
get
are suddenly down here.
Way.
What
Also a dragon?
was that?
I don't know.
Dinosaur,
I
maybe?
think we're gonna find out.
That was a weird line
Leslie,
delivery.
I figured it out. I think we're on a spaceship.
You think?
Both of you, stop arguing. We
Leslie,
have to get across there before those aliens, or whatever they are, catch up with us.
Access denied.
Where are we?
Countdown sequence initiated. T-minus 16 quag knots.
Who are you?
Access to biosphere containment tank 1 is denied. To initiate the bridge sequence, spell words to create
I
a
too
safe
read a lot
path
of
across.
kids sci-fi in the 90s.
Not that crazy language again. Don't you have anything in English?
Mildly
I'm
racist.
really good at English.
Pick up the letter tiles from the ground.
Okay, that was
and
unexpected.
place them in the empty
What?
spots
No.
on the bridge.
Why are my email notifications
I will
coming up
tell
in
you-
there? Oh, and now it's going to crash. Ah!
Each word you must spell to complete the bridge. Spell this word. Unidentified. Many of the unidentified flying objects are actually our shuttlecraft. Unidentified.
And I don't even have a way of killing it from there, so... Go into Task Manager and open it again. And I close my email. Well, when did it last autosave is the next question. And how much of that was skippable?
So, you wanted...
Oh, you are kidding me!
Your talent no longer lies here. To continue your quest,
Okay.
you must enter the depths.
Yeah, I know. Wait, so how...
The faces within the face are unlocked, but we still haven't found Owen and Leslie. Next stop,
What?
into the sea.
But... Have I glitched it?
Your challenge no longer lies here. To
I've
continue
broken
your
it, haven't
quest,
I?
you must return to the top side of the island.
Yup.
No, okay.
Your talent no...
The faces within the face are unlocked, but we still haven't found Owen and Leslie. Next stop, into the sea.
Well... We bricked it. Well, that's incredibly annoying. Oh. Arse. And we still had to learn about ecology. And it looks like I was nearly finished, because there's only like 1 to 2 puzzles there we haven't been to. Quick game and reload? I mean, that's how we got in here in the first place, but I can try. Yeah, I know I can quick game from the robot. That was never the issue. Oh god, no, why did I open it on that screen? Ignore.
So, you want to know what?
Wow, what a view.
That just brings us back here. And we go up to the faces. And they're all solved.
Your challenge no longer lies here. To continue your quest, you must enter the depth.
I would love to. Well, we broke the game. Hooray!
The faces within the face are unlocked, but we still haven't found Owen and Leslie. Next...
One more time, let's try going to the fish.
Your challenge no longer lies here. To continue your quest, you must return to the top side of the island.
Did the map load anything new before it crashed? No, because that would be in here. Which it isn't. Yeah, we broke it. Clicking on that email notification has officially killed it. Well, that's why we called it hubris, I guess. Well, that happened. Give me a second to change some stuff around. Because... quickly reconfigure all of my settings. Send my second screen back to a reasonable resolution. This is my main display. Streamlabs go there. Twitch go over there. Over there, thank you. Where is my chat overlay? Chat overlay does not exist. That's exciting. Ah, there it is. Yeah, rip ClueFinders. It was a bold thing, bold experiment that sadly has failed. So I think I've got the capture set up right. Capture. Yeah! So you're getting some more Zimbinis, alright? That's just the way it is. Yeah. Because I have been playing some more of this in my off time, so now you can see the puzzles on a harder level. See? Now this section is set to very hard. Both of these are set to hard. Oh, so all of this is set to hard. So let's take a new party through, shall we? Just do a quick run of this. Oh wow, I forgot I'm still huge. Let me Yeah, not that. Don't do that. No. That. There. Dehugify myself somewhat.
Bopped around like beans in a basket.
Speaking of voice actors just having the most fun.
Oh, strange and treacherous land though it is.
So what's new on the level 3 electric cliffs? Cool, doesn't tell me. Love that. Okay, so you go up there. Is the problem sunglasses? Looking like it might be. No other ones with sunglasses, so let's try another kind of eye. Not that one. Ah, so it's not just about the eyes. That'll be what the new difficulty level is. That, or it was actually about the feet, because they've all got only 2 kinds of feet. Which would suggest that this one will be fine up there. Okay, so it's not just about the feet. It's not about the noses. Now that we're on a higher difficulty level, it will be a combination of things. Not that. Welp. Not getting a full party through this time. Bye, I guess, for Zoombinis.
The Zoombinis journey for many days until they arrive at 4 stone caves. All fiercely defended, I'm afraid.
Welcome.
Strange looking bunch.
That from you.
Enjoy yourself.
See? Nailed it. Easy game. Such an easy game. Yeah, apart from
Not this side.
And that bit too.
This way.
Some interesting line deliveries in here.
Nice try.
I'm never 100% sure of the logic on this puzzle, I'll be honest.
Go on.
Not all doors are open to you.
Okay, so it looks like noses might be the issue. Don't have any more green noses. And everything on this side has a flat top, so are you good?
Enjoy yourself.
Are you good?
Don't be shy.
Yes? Now it looks like pink noses also go up top.
Well, you're okay.
So that would suggest you go up there.
Da-da-da. Do go in.
Okay.
Not this side.
Not totally sure of the rationale there, but here we are.
I must be careful about who I let in.
Oh, it will just be hair again, because we don't have any of this kind on that side. So it's flat tops and baseball caps on that side. And you go there.
How fortunate for Zumbinis that you are their guide.
I mean, we lost 4 on the first puzzle, so
See you
not
later.
that fortunate.
When it comes to these finicky eaters, one troll's poison is another troll's pizza.
God, the music on this.
You're not
Fleas. Now we've got 3 trolls. Arlo and Willamane and I forget your name.
They're here.
This is not Poltergeist.
More!
Always test the null hypothesis.
I'd appreciate more toppings.
More, please.
So yes, you have 7 toppings here, and you are running it against all of them at once.
Something on that I don't like.
Is that all I get?
Uh-oh, there's something on that I
Okay.
don't want.
Only Willamane wants cheese. Independent variable testing.
Something on that I don't like.
That topping? No.
She doesn't want mushroom.
I'd like more toppings, please.
He does want mushroom.
There's stuff on that I don't like.
Is that all I get?
Uh-oh, there's something on that I don't want.
Only she wants pepperoni.
Something on that I don't like.
There's something there I hate.
Something on that's
Nobody
not
likes
good for
peppers.
me.
Yuck!
Some of those toppings are distasteful.
More toppings.
Somebody likes pineapple on
Please?
pizza. Okay, so Arlo wants no toppings on his pizza. But what are your views on sprinkles, my man?
The perfect pizza!
Is it? Okay, but because he's already claimed it, I don't get to hear their views on sprinkles. So I'll try again.
There's something there I won't eat.
Something on that's not good for me.
Okay, you are both no good with sprinkles. Nah. What are your views on cream?
There's something there I hate.
Not good.
More, please.
Okay. And just punt her into the atmosphere. Okay, so you want cheese and pepperoni and nothing on your ice cream?
Little pizza makers.
The delivery on that I've always found very strange. I don't really get what they were going for with it. Little pizza makers.
For me?
Yes, pineapple, mushroom, and a cherry on top. Classic combination.
Yes, Zumbinis were left behind, but the...
And we make it to the campsite.
Hold on! What's this? A campsite with hot soup all ready to eat?
It's weirdly
Looks like a
sultry.
fine
Yeah, that
place
is
for
the
Zumbinis
exact
to
description.
relax. But when they're ready to move on, they'll need a group of 16 along the path.
So yes, this is the thing with campsites, which I didn't get to show off before, because I didn't lose Zoombinis, because I was awesome. If you arrive with too few Zoombinis to carry on, they will just get in this big wardrobe, where they can eat soup forever, I don't know. And then, when you come across with another party that needs gaps filling, you just do that. Maybe run a bit long. I'll do one more set of stages. Just because I like this bottom set.
There's no sense leaving it up to chance. Lure the fleens off the tree branch.
I can't remember how these next puzzles will have become harder. You all have the same hair, that's exciting. Fleen. Well, I have lots of people with flat tops, so let's try that. Well, flat top is the one we want. We want a flat top, we want glasses. Try you. Nailed it. Okay, purple nose is green nose, so we want a flat top, a green nose, and a spring, and different eyes, so that's good. And we want a flat top and a spring, a different colour of nose and a different kind of eye to either of you. So you. Nailed it.
Hurry, Zumpini.
You've heard these intros.
Nice, Charlie. Very nice. I gotta close up. Why don't you keep playing? I'll be right back. Hello. Good to see ya. Thanks to you and your cousins, we added rooms. But you always show up at closing time. What gives? Anyway, you know the tune. Go and grab a bunk. Gotta go. Practice makes perfect. Unless you practiced imperfectly.
Not sure what that means, but go for it. Okay, so, as you can probably guess, this is one axis will be one attribute, one axis will be the other. So if we start off with you. And then... I mean... You're different in precisely two ways. You're different with feet and noses. If this is correct, then the axes are feet and noses. It's not. So we know it has to be... Okay, apparently it matters which axis is which. So the vertical axis is either feet or noses. And the other one is either eyes or hair. What about you? Okay, so same feet, same hair, different everything else. So eyes and noses are your axes. Wait, that doesn't make any sense, does it? Oh, I screwed up. No. My logic is bad. My logic is very bad. So these two are the same for feet and hair, so those are our axes. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, to be honest. Also, why do I have so many Zoombinis with flat tops? Nobody else will go in that column. It's a good thing that I, the almighty hand of God, am available to lift them into these rooms, because they'd never get there on their own.
Hey, that's cool. A place for everyone and everyone in a place.
Thanks. Now we have a mobile wall, in which there will presumably be a different system. I can't remember what it is. Do the hints tell me anything? No. Well, that's a good start. Yeah, I have literally no idea what the more difficult part of this is now meant to be. What? It didn't read me clicking square. Excellent. Love that. Waste a shot. Okay. Ah, here you go. Here's the new element. So we know what columns are, but it looks like shapes will be different each time. I mean, if we assume that they're in the same order, that would presumably be green triangle. And I assume that they're in the same order because how the hell else am I meant to apply any kind of logic? And also, this is only level 2. Yeah, so it looks like they go down 1 as they go across each column, so that is presumably a triangle in a different colour. Nailed it. So that'll be a diamond in a 4th colour. Damn, I'm good. And that'll be blue, and it'll be a star.
You did it! You saved them all! Good work! Again, you braved the challenges of the trip. Beware the
okay, I'll just get to Zombini
the mountains of despair.
It's hard to stop. And also I get to show off the new things. For example, this. Instead of just showing you all the features in a line, you just get 2. You have to work everything else out. Okay, is the one before them single eyes? No. Is it sleepy eyes? No, but there you go. This is all good information. So that suggests it must be shades. Then glasses. Then pin eyes. and sleepy eyes, and single eyes.
Well done, oh wise and trusted
I mean, it's
guide.
harder, but it's, you know, only a bit harder, and I am still good at this game. Here you go. Here's the new thing that always confuses me, is now we add filters. So whatever we put through there, it will end up with a flat top, pin eyes, and a green nose. And that will end up with flat top and pin eyes, so we want something with a green nose, which means it has to be that. And this just has to be anything with skates, if I've interpreted this correctly. Okay, so this will have to have a blue nose and a spring, and this will have to have fluffy hair. It's all about finding the... you can kind of cancel out. So this has to have a blue nose. This has to have trainers. There's only one with trainers. So this one has to have a blue nose and scruffy hair. So that one. Okay, this one has to have a spring and pin eyes. I've got two options for that, one with the blue nose, one with the green nose, and all that matters is that they then match colours. So you match the images of Zumbinis that never were, at least not in this run. That is the same, okay. Now do the other half of that equation. Okay, this has to have a propeller and a top knot. And this has to have sleepy eyes. This has to have glasses and a blue nose. And this one has to have a cap. This one has to have a red nose. It doesn't really matter about anything else. And this one has to have sleepy eyes and scruffy hair. A mood, really. Okay, this one needs to have sleepy eyes, and this one needs green nose and a tuft. This one has to have scruffy hair. And they need to match noses. So for there, anything with a blue nose. Same again. This one needs... no, I don't have anything with a yellow nose. Okay, well this tells you entirely... it literally doesn't matter who you put in here because all four attributes are going to get changed. But putting in here, they need to have a green nose and a flat top. Okay, this one has to have a red nose and they need to match hair. So this one needs scruffy hair, this one needs glasses, and they need to match... no, that's it. Same again. and scruffy hair and glasses. And finally, this one, who will end up looking the same except with one eye. Just needs anybody with a tuft. Ta-da! Crystal Cavern is defeated.
Search first.
And now for my very favourite puzzle. Because now this adds actual timing puzzles in it. Oh, I hate this so much. Okay, there's only one exit point, so there's that at least. So the first person we send through has to have skates. If they can have skates and a red nose, that would be great. Because now we have these coloured switches. And having a red nose will send it down to hit this red switch so that this arrow will no longer direct people into the vortex. We still can't send anyone without skates through. Or we'll screw everything up. But we want somebody with skates and a pink nose to hit this switch. Oh no, I've screwed up. I have screwed up. Because now, whenever I send this guy through, I go there, dead. Should have sent him through first. Well, get him out of the way, I guess. Excellent, defeated immediately, and that wasn't even by hubris, that was just bad puzzle solving. Okay, so I can ignore all the skates panels. So now it just becomes a fairly straightforward send flat tops on odds and scruffs on evens. Have I timed this badly? Oh god, I might have timed this perfectly wrong. I cannot believe it. That was hubris. So I just need to send them sooner after each other. I've probably cocked up again. Oh no, we're good. It was going so well, and then Bubble Wonder Bloody Abyss happened. Got there in the end, but we lost 3 valiant Zubinis who will have returned to the campsite, or at least suspiciously similar ones to the ones who fell into the void But hey, I can show you around Zoombeanieville now.
Is this it? Could this be the place they've been seeking? A place of hope and prosperity? Zoombeanieville!
Just thought I'd do a quick reprise of that. And now we have this band shell. I mean, seriously, I feel like you Zoombeanies need to work out your priorities on what you build when you're setting up a new town. Ah yes, we also now have the swimming pool. I got that offline. But that's your lot. Still, 89 Zoombeanies in Zoombeanieville is the worst Katie Melua song. Okay. And I think with that, we're good. So, yes. Yeah, time for a bit of a wrap-up, I think. Thank you all so much for what was intended to be quote-unquote retro week and just turned into edutainment week. And you know what? I'm okay with that. And rip to our ClueFinders playthrough. So yes, thank you so much for watching. Thanks everyone who stayed to the end. It means a lot. If you've been watching this, you know where to find me, but just in case, this is twitch.tv/Serasent. That's SERASENT, the House of Hubris. You'll see all that on the title card in a minute. And I'm streaming every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Not this coming Saturday, the 13th, which is why I was doing Retro Week to begin with. Because I will be away doing quiz, which is the other big thing in my life, let's be real. Yeah, so we will be back on Tuesday as usual, and that's every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 2 PM British time. That is 9 AM Eastern, 6 Pacific. Other time zones are available. And on Tuesday, unless I get a hankering to do more of this, I don't know, we will be going back to the strange relationship that we have with the Zero Escape series. Playing the final game, Zero Time Dilemma, seeing if we can work out what the hell is going on, seeing if they try to make anything else a weird sex thing when it's not. Spoilers, they will. It's very anime, you know how it is. Yeah. So that'll be a thing, and we will continue that until it's done, and then we will get on to other games. Who knows what? Something, probably. Yeah. What else? So, if you want to be notified when I'm live, because who knows, occasionally I might do a bonus stream of just playing some Zoombeanies with y'all or something. I don't know. I'll do something. Then, throw us a follow. Doesn't cost you anything and lets you get notified when I'm live, and I can watch numbers go up, which is, you know, the true joy of the internet. And if you miss anything, you can check out my VODs for 8 weeks after they're played on my Twitch. Or go to my YouTube, which is youtube.com/users/rf191999, or click the link down there-ish. It says VOD Archive. And yeah, you can see all my VODs from all the way back to the start of the channel, which is nearly a year ago now, which is a thought. On which more later. Stay tuned for plans. Yeah. Words. Yeah, so check that out. Doesn't cost you anything to subscribe to the YouTube, and then you will get hot, fresh VODs in your subscription feed every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evening. Evening my time, that is. Whatever time it is your time. I don't keep time for you. If you think me soft-locking games from the 90s is somehow worth your money, you can, of course, cheer or subscribe on Twitch, but you very much do not have to. Just turn up and be chill and hang out and have fun, and really that's all I need. But any contributions, extremely gratefully received. And if you want to find me elsewhere on the internet, best place to look, regrettably, is on Twitter, at Wairuce, that's W-A-I-U-C-E, where I put up stream notifications, stuff about life, memes, you know, what do people use Twitter for? And if you want to see me in other projects, then check out twitch.tv/thebardsplayhouse, that's TheBardsplayhouse, where every Saturday night, except again, not this Saturday, I'll be away, at 6:30 PM Eastern, that is 11:30 British time, because sleep, that's a thing. People use Twitter to argue, good point. I tend not to because not good for my brain. Yeah. But yes, The Bard's Playhouse, every Saturday, 6:30 Eastern, where I'm in an ongoing Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition Fall of London Chronicle. It's nearly finished, but there's plenty of drama still to come in the last few episodes. And also, they play a lot of good games there, and in the future, I might be in some of them. So, on which again, I guess, more later. Much later. I don't know about it yet, but it'll happen. Cool. And they play good games with people who aren't me. Anyway, I'll shut up. Because we're already over time, so I will just say, once again, thank you all. This has been an excellent couple of days of just coming back to some real nostalgia hits. And it's been a lot of fun. So I will say once again, love you all, and